Hey everyone, this is Shanta, and it's been a while, so I thought I'd come on today and make a video for you guys, but it's not really about anything in particular, just kind of sharing what's been going on. And I think I'll make this a regular because I think the title's kind of funny and it kind of speaks to just the insecurities, I guess, and doubts that I have with this new set of locks since I've never maintained a set of locks with interlocking and I've never had this sheer amount of locks. So I think this may become a reoccurring theme of videos where I just kind of talk about, what's going on my thinkings and ramblings about interlocking. Um, so like the weekend of the March the 4th, 5th, and 6th, like it took about 3 days. I did something that I have never done in the entire year plus that I've had these locks. And that was, I actually had the entire head retightened. Like, I started them piecemealing, taking my time bit by bit, and it took me a month basically to get them all installed. So, of course, what was done first by then needed to be retightened basically, but the back wasn't. So they've always kind of had this kind of front, back, or sides, kind of some done sometimes, others not done other times, and that's how it's been the entire year. um, I do not recommend that at all, at all. If you're going to have micro locks and you're going to maintain them via interlocking, get a schedule together and keep to it. And if you can't, find somebody who will do them for you. And if you can't do that, then maybe micro locks may not be for you, because in the long run, and I can definitely attest to it, that you will weaken your locks not doing your maintenance and retightening them regularly. It's just not going to work. Um, with micro locks, I mean, folks can who have larger locks can interlock most certainly, and is not the issue because it's just the sheer amount of hair that's going into the individual lock. But when you have just a few strands making your lock, you need to keep them together. You need to keep making sure that they are staying together. And so through that, where I finally did a whole head interlocking, I've actually kind of come to some conclusions that kind of changed things up a bit from this point on. Now I was serious that day. Okay, I made this chart of sorts. So I had sectioned my hair in 13 sections, and I was timing each section and I was counting each lock. So at that point, then I had 392 locks, is what this is. But I have done some splitting here and there. I don't know if when I did it, I counted this. I have I think I have 3 total locks like this in my head right now. Um, and I don't know if I counted them as 2 locks or 1. But like I'll show you. This is where I split. So you can see how big the base of it is, or the actual lock. And I split it at the roots. So it's 2 locks here. And eventually maybe I might pick out this part and separate them, or I'll just let it grow out some more and then I'll just cut one from the other. But I have 2 like that. That's like the most developed one. The other ones are kind of still very short, so it's going to be a while on those. But just to show you. So I can't remember. So maybe in another month or so, I may do the same thing again. Do a sectioning, retwist, and retightening, and count them again just to see. But yeah, it took me 3 days. 3 days in a really concentrated effort. Like just every time I strayed to go do something else, like no, do your hair, do your hair, do your hair, do your hair. And it really raised some questions for me because right now we are at 6 weeks. Monday will be 6 weeks from that time. And this is as far as I've gotten. I'm doing pretty well. Like, like, let me see. I've done up to, what's this look like? Out there? There we go. So here, it's not done. This little bit in the front. And a very small amount on this side. And it's Sunday. And I can't really tell you how much more of this is going to get done. Like, this is... I don't know, guys. I don't know. So, that's why sometimes the question does linger in my mind. Like, and I've actually done it. I've done it. I have combined these locks before and retwisted them the regular palm rolling type of way, and then I was like, that's not what I want to do. I really like this. Like, I love the fullness and the amount, and I just feel like if I could just hold on and stick with it, that they'll be, exactly what I want them to be. But right now, that whole matter of, can I maintain them? Can I do it? It's just, it's questioning. Now, like I said before, my encouragement, very much a do as I say, not as I do. I don't know if I could find somebody to do my hair. Like, I did them myself, and they have all of my little quirks and mishaps and things like that, and I can't have anybody judging my head. I can't have them. It's like, like people judging your babies or something. Like, I made them and they're mine, and perfect or not, and I don't want anybody talking shit about my babies. So I gotta get it together. So if you have a lot of locks but you palm roll, how many locks do you have? Like, how many locks can decently be palm rolled and still be healthy? I'm guessing I could probably take these down to about 250 and I could palm roll them. But I know I'm going to sacrifice the fullness here, and I don't want to do that. I want them to be full. I want a lot of locks. So I'm going to try to get this done before the week is out. I don't know, guys. I don't know. Other things. Someone asked for 2-point rotation demo, and what I learned in doing all my hair myself or doing the whole head, I'm not really good at it. I was messing up, like, terrible. Like, there was all kinds of holes I had to fix. And I also came to the conclusion that maybe for my hair texture, I know why I want to do a 2-point rotation, because, I want to give them the chance to swell and do what they're going to do. But my hair creeps out of locks. Even palm roll locks, my hair kind of works itself out of locks. And I feel like I don't really have, like considering that I just did like this, that's a lot of new growth for 6 weeks. I feel like, I don't know, maybe you can chime in, but that's a lot for 6 weeks. I mean, that's damn near an inch, right? And my hair isn't, I don't grow like super ridiculous. I mean, my hair is growing a lot, but I mean, that's kind of ridiculous. And so I feel like a lot of this is probably slippage that can happen when, you don't band your hair, you don't tie your hair up, when you're washing your hair and you're just being rough in general. I feel like maybe my hair is just slipping out of the knots, basically. And so I'm thinking if I go to a 4-point rotation, then it'll hold maybe a little bit better. So all these have been done with 4-point rotation, and a lot of these in the front, I mean, they're very fuzzy. because even though at the root, you know, they're done, but they're very fuzzy because, yeah, the hair just kind of creeps out. So it's eventually I guess they'll mesh together a little better. But for right now, that's where we at. And but what I will do, I will link to Jernigan 6. She's an awesome, awesome YouTuber. Her locks are gorgeous. They're basically what I drool over when I look at micro locks. And she has actually 2 videos where she talks about doing a 2-point rotation. One she did very recently, and one she did like in the very beginning of her journey. So I will link to her videos, just so you can have a reference, because you did ask, and I'm all about trying to do the right thing and give people information. But yeah, I mean, right now I'm sucking. I'm sucking. So don't do anything I'm doing right now, cause man, I tell you when I get better. I tell you when I get my shit together. But right now I don't. So that's about it. I don't think I have anything else to talk about. I do have a couple more videos on the horizon. I had an epiphany of buying something, and I just want to kind of, it'll take a whole another 10 minutes by itself, me explaining the foolishness of me buying this thing, even though I know it doesn't work, but I bought it again anyway. And I have some of you don't know, I have my septum pierced, and I got some new jewelry, so I want to do kind of a haul video. And of course there's Madison's retwist video, and I may just go on ahead and post the one that I did. I don't like the angle on it at all. It's a crappy angle, but I may go ahead and post it, and then the good one at the same time, so you can kind of see maybe. I don't know. But so those are the ones in the works. But definitely this will probably be an ongoing thing of my findings and learnings as I get over myself in this interlocking micro locks. All right, so I hope you guys are doing well. You know, anything you want to see in particular, let me know. You know, just drop me a line in the comment section, and I will certainly try to accommodate them. Or if you have any questions about regular locks, regular traditional locks, because I know those, you can ask me questions about those I do know. Okay, I'll be sure to help. All right, you guys have a good day. Peace.